Hello beautiful people, I'm back with another tutorial, another Diva Wreath requested by one of my followers here on YouTube, or maybe in the Black Girls Crafting group that I'm in on Facebook. But anyway, I wanted to show you the supplies that I'm going to use to make this wreath, and we're going to do a step-by-step thing as I always do because I don't know how to edit my videos yet. But these are the supplies that we're going to need. Someone told me I talk too much, so I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. Of course, we're going to need our silhouette. This one is still drying because I painted it already. She wanted it close to her skin tone, and so that's why I had to repaint this one. I use my same silhouette as I do on all my wreaths, except for on this one I just got a longer crown right here on the head, the crown of your head back here. I just got a longer crown because I'm going to tie a scarf around this one. She wanted orange and gold for her hair to kind of match her natural hair. So instead of getting a bright orange, I got this like a more like a burnt orange color that I'm going to use. And this is a natural color, but it has the gold metallic stripes running through it. So I'm going to use those two meshes for the hair. She also wanted the African print for her scarf, so I went to Hobby Lobby and found this scarf, and this is the one that she wanted. So I'm glad that I was able to find it here because I live in a small town, but they had it here at the Hobby Lobby, and so I got this. And of course you're gonna need some Shay Nells stems. For this one I'm gonna use a 14-inch wreath form. I'm gonna use an 8-inch wreath form as well to do the hair in the center. If this doesn't work, then I have my plastic canvas here that I'm gonna cut and adjust to use in the middle of the 14-inch wreath to fill in the hair if I need to, if the 8-inch wreath form don't work. I also have my rotary cutter for my mesh, or you can use scissors if you don't have it. This is the 10-inch mesh that I'm going to use on here. I'm not for sure if I'm either going to cut them in 10-inch squares or maybe 8-inch. I'm going to try the two different ways to see which one works the best. This is just some rocks I have here to hold my mesh down because I do not have a mesh roller, and I'm going to spray it with the E6000 spray after I get done with the mesh. This one I probably won't do any embellishments or anything in the hair because she's gonna, I think, maybe keep this wreath up for the whole year. In the way that it's gonna be made, she will be able to keep it up. So I think that's all the supplies we need, and I'm gonna do my prep work, and I'll be right back. So let's get started on this thing. All right, see you in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back with this part of the video. I'm going to show you how I cut up my mesh. So basically what I did, I'm on my cutting board, which is 36 inches long. This is a self-healing mat that I just picked up from Walmart or somewhere. They are kind of pricey, but as I said before, I don't have a rolling mat, a mesh roller, so I have to be creative. So what I've done, I've taken both of my rows of mesh and I've rolled them out together. I'm gonna cut these in 10-inch squares, and so right now I don't think you can see the end of this here, but I have it out at the 31-inch ruler mark on here, the 31-inch mark on my pad, and I'm gonna just go down to the 21-inch, then to the 11-inch, then to the 1-inch, because if I go all the way to the end, I'll be right at the very edge of my mat here, and I'm right-handed and all my stuff is on my left side, so it gets kind of backwards for me. I don't have room to put it on this side. So this is basically just what I do. Just get it, and you don't have to be precise with it, but just take your scissors or your rotary cutter, is better, and just go down and just cut it and get your pieces. Then I'm going to just take those and put them together for now. And once I get all of my mesh rolled, then I can, you know, separate it or whatever. And so after I get that done, I'm just going to show you that piece. And I've already started on my wreath form because I was trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. So basically, the way that I'm going to do this one is I'm going to tie, I cut all of my pipe cleaners, these here ones, I cut them in half. I just folded them over, took my scissors and cut it in half. Some of them I will leave long, but on the half ones, I took like in one section from, I don't know if you can see it, but from bar to bar is called a section. These are the crossbars on your wreath, the little lines here, and these here, some people count 1, 2, 3, 4, and some people count the inner ring 1, 2, 3, 4. Either way it goes, I'm gonna count from the outside as bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, and the inner bar is bar 4. And so what I'm gonna do is take my half pipe cleaners, and I've already put one on this crossbar on bars 1 and 2. Let me get to a clear section where you can see it. But I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and just cross it over on bar 1 and 2 and bring it here. Try to get them, the edges even. And I'm just going to twist it 2 good times to tighten it up. Just 1 and then 2. Because if you twist it too much, your mesh should be out too far. And I'm going to put 2 more pipe cleaners on the bottom 2 rows on bar 1 and 2. I'll put 1 in the center. Twist it twice. And 1 on this other crossbar at the end. Twist it twice. Then on bar 3, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to take another pipe cleaner, and between this one and that one, I'm going to insert this other half just on that 1 bar. I'm not going to put it on 2 bars. I put the ones on the bottom is crossed over on 2 bars. It's twisted on bars 1 and 2. But this one, I'm going to put between those 2 pipe cleaners on the bottom, and I'm just going to twist it on 1 bar, on bar 3. I have to lay this down, so hopefully you guys can see it, okay? And so I'm going to twist it real tight 2 times. And then I'm going to do one on the other side over here, just between these 2, so it can fit in the rail right here. And just twist it on there. Just 1 and 2. And I'm only going to do, this is 6 sections on here. If you count between the crossbars, this is 1 section, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because I have to insert my face on here, I'm not going to put any pipe cleaners on the 2 of these sections here. My face is still drying, so I'm going to try to show you, but it's going to have to fit, my face is going to fit like, sort of like this, if you can see it. And so once I put it on there, I'm not going to really need the mesh right here because the scarf is going to cover that up. But the way that I plan to put this mesh on here, I'm going to use 2 different methods. I'm going to use, take some of this here. I'm going to use what they call the ruffle method. This is just the 10 by 10. So you cut it into 10-inch squares, and you take it in the center with your thumb and your forefinger, and you're going to gather it. I don't know if you can see it, but you can gather it like here, and then just come up with it. And just roll your fingers up or walk them up or whatever, and make a little butterfly. Okay? And for those, I'm just going to stick them between my fingers. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and tie this one on, but I'm not going to do that. And I have the other 2 rows. What I'm going to do is with this mesh, this color here, the burnt orange, I'm going to roll these, and they all cut in 10 by 10. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to roll them into little curls. Pinch it in the middle, the butterfly. You want your edges to be flopped down or however, but you pinch it in the middle and you're going to just put it right there with that. And I'm going to take my wreath form and I'm going to tie this one in the middle on one of these here on the third row. Just take it and twist it hard, as tight as you can get it to hold it down. And I'm just going to twist it twice. And it doesn't look like much right now, but as you go around and fill it in, all of this is going to start coming together and it's going to stand together. And so what I'm going to do is probably alternate between this natural color and the orange. So on this one, you can see I just did one of the curl methods on here. I'm not going to put an orange there, but I'm going to just put this down. And this may be my base since it's a little thicker. I think I will just go around maybe and put the butterflies all the way around my wreath and then go back and insert the orange in the rows. It's just one of them at a time, and go around and finish that like that. If I change anything up, I'll come back and let you guys know, but right now that is the method that I plan to use. And when I get ready to do the center, then I'll let you know. If this does not look right, because I'm just doing this on camera, if it doesn't look right to me, I'll change it up. But I'm really thinking that I may just use the natural as the base, or depending, I may alternate between the two, curl some of the natural and butterfly some of the orange and vice versa. So I'll let you guys know what I do. When I get almost done with this, I'll come back and, like I said, show you how I did the center and put my face on. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I decided to change this up, and I went on and left the way that I showed you on the other little clip as it was, but I'm gonna change this and do it like this here, and let me show you what I did. So I rolled up my mesh. Sorry about all the noise. And so I'm just gonna take this out to 30 this time. Take my rotary colors, and I'm still cutting it by 10. I'm cutting about 10-inch squares. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch my table up pretty soon. Okay, and so instead of separating those and doing it like that, I'm keeping these together as they are with the orange and the gold. And let's see what I did last. And so on my wreath form, let me go ahead and tie another zip pipe cleaner on here. So I'm keeping these hold. I have one, and what I did, I kept the ones that I have up here like that. I'm sorry, I kept the ones that I had on here, but I'm gonna add one more on the third bar, or maybe on bar 1 and 2. However it looks, it don't matter because it's all gonna be covered up. And so what I did was took my 2 pieces of mesh, kept them together. I'm doing the butterfly method. Get your thumbs, fingers out, start scrunching it up, and just rolling it up together. And then it don't have to be perfect. Gather it in the center, and if make them, try to get your ends even. You can kind of pull them up like that to make sure they kind of even. And then you're gonna just take it and open your pipe cleaner, whichever. Now you can lay this mesh sideways or long ways. And so I'm gonna do this one sideways because I want it to stand up. So I'm just gonna take it, lay it between the pipe cleaners or Chanel stems or fuzzy sticks, whichever you want to call them. And I'm still gonna just bring that in tight and just twist it 2 good times, maybe 3, because I don't plan on adding anything to that. And see, this is much better for the hair. And then after I get everything in here, I'm gonna go in and kind of separate them to give it a little bit more definition so you can see it. But I think this way is a little prettier than just sticking that roll in there like that. So I'm gonna go in and adjust all my pipe cleaners like I want them. And then, as I said, I'll come back and show you. I probably have the middle filled in. If I do, it's going to be done basically the same way. And I'll let you know if I do it on the 8-inch wreath form or if I use the plastic canvas. Okay? And so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back now. I want to show you this part of it. The next part for you guys that are following this tutorial and wanting to do yours like I'm doing mine. So I've inserted my head, my silhouette, and the way that I did that, and I am going to use the 8-inch wreath form. I've cut up all of my mesh over here, and between those 2 rows, I think I got maybe 20 pieces out of each one of the 10 by 10 squares. If you cut it in 10 inches, you should get at least 20 of each row. So the way that I did my back, and I did go back and I'm adjusting some of my pipe cleaners that I already had on here. I'm just filling it in the way that I want it. So you can do that and make the adjustments that's needed, because I don't like for my mesh to be seen through. And so I'm going to go in and fill it. But the way that I did this 8-inch form, I just went in and tried to attach it. And I'm going to tighten it up. As you can see, I'm moving it around a little bit. But I'm trying to center it in here. And I'm putting the bottom part over the top part of my lady. And that's because when I fill in all of this here, the scarf is going to go across here and across there to, you know, to make the scarf, and it's going to need something to fill it in down here. So what I'm going to do is continue with my mesh like this here, like I showed you in the last little clip, and I'm going to put some in all the way around the inside 2 rails of my 8-inch form. And I'm going to finish filling in these outsides. So what I'm going to have left here to do is probably put maybe 7 more pieces between here and there. And the way that I attached my head, I put it on the 14-inch frame before I put this 8-inch frame on here. And I just got my Sharpie, because I don't want to put it on these rails from the Dollar Tree, is where I got this here wreath form rather. It lifts, it's got a little height to it, just a tad bit. So I didn't put the base of my head on the first bar. I put it on the second, and so it will be even. So when I wrap my scarf around here, it's going to have a little hanging area right there, something to catch on to. And so I just put 3 little holes in it with a hole puncher and zip tied it to the rail. I got one here, one up here on the second rail. As you can see, I put it on the back side. Maybe you can see better. But I just have one on the second rail down here and there. So when I put my scarf on here, you won't be able to see those zip ties. And so I'm going to go in and fill in the center part of this here. I'm going to do my face, and I'm going to attach I bought that piece of material. I said scarf earlier, but the piece of material from Hobby Lobby, so I'm going to cut it. I only got 1 yard, so I'm going to cut that yard in half and make my scarf with it. And what I plan to do, I want to cover some of this back, so when I bring it around, I'm going to cover the whole thing, front and back, this side and that, with the scarf. And I'll probably take it through this first rail and bring it through so I can have something to connect to. I'm gonna glue it down with some hot glue and probably some E6000 or whatever kind of glue I have in there that'll adhere real fast, and do the same thing with up here. And so when I come back, hopefully I'll be finished with this, but that's basically how I'm gonna finish this. And as you can see, this is very pretty, the way that this is, the way that I decided to do it on my hair. I like curls, but they didn't work so well on that part. Maybe if I'd have did the curls the same way. You can try that with using both pieces at the same time and making your curls. That may work. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, if you roll them both, it'll just kind of be like that, and you can alternate them, but I wouldn't like that. But anyway, this is how this one is going. And so far, as you can see, the hair is really pretty. And I'm gonna line the edges of this with, I think I have some type of some gems or something. I'm gonna color my lips, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and put a edging around here and finish this off. And so when I come back, hopefully I'll be finished with this thing. So, and you can see the finished product. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you do, because I'm going to have more tutorials coming soon. They're not going to be just of the Afro Divas. I do a whole lot of different stuff, so different types of projects that I'll be doing. And if it's something that you want to see me do, leave it in the comment section, and I will try my best to do what I can to make that whatever you suggest. If I can do it, I can. If I can't, I'll let you know. But I like a challenge, so if you think of anything that you want to see me do, then let me know. And I can pretty much do a whole lot. I'm not no genius or nothing like that, but I can do what I do. So when I come back, it'll be the finished product, and if there's anything else different that I do, I'll let you know. But like I said, I'm just gonna finish filling this in. I may put a center in here if it needs it, of the canvas. Right now I don't think I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna put my scarf on there, decorate my face, and I'll be finished. So I'll see you guys when I finish this thing. All right, thank you. Okay guys, this is the last part of the video, my finished product. And this is it hanging on a door. All I did was wrap the scarf around. I zip tied it to the frame on the back. Instead of trying to bring it around to tie it in the front, I just got it like I wanted it, zip tied it. I lined the face with a piece of pipe cleaner to cover up my rough edges, the orange part. And this is how the hair looks. I just put some felt on the lashes, and then I put a little glitter on it, made an earring with some beads, lined my lips and my nose and just put some glitter on it. And this is how she looks, and this will be shipped away to Florida. Thank you for my customer that ordered this. I appreciate it so much. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed to my channel, if you would do that at this time, you will see more great products coming soon, more designs, more creations, and all of that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a blessed day.